Leaders across the state are sending their condolences after the death of former Minnesota Governor Quie. He served in the U.S. House of Representatives for 20 years before being elected to governor for one term. Fox 9's McGuire breaks down his legacy.
I had a chance to speak with the son of the former governor today, and he says while his dad worked in politics for decades, it was his strong faith that truly defined him.
Each individual is of infinite worth, a creation of God.
Quie served in Congress for more than 20 years and was the 35th governor of Minnesota. But Joel Quie knew him best as Dad, a man full of great stories and strong faith.
They didn't push it. It's like pass the butter and I'll have some milk and what do you think about the Holy Spirit?
Quie passed away on Friday in Wayzata at the age of 99, just 1 month shy of his 100th birthday. Before getting into politics, Quie served in the U.S. Navy Air Corps during World War II and worked as a farmer, later going on to represent the 1st Congressional District from 1958 to 1979. One of his hallmarks was his deep commitment to working across the aisle to get things done, like the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which outlawed discriminatory voting practices.
One of his near and dear things that he said to me, he said, Joel, you know that in 1964-65, when the Voting Rights Act was passed, I voted for it, and I was questioned about that because it was proposed by the opposite party. And he said, looking back at my district, the 1st district in Minnesota, we don't have many blacks in my district, and it's not going to benefit them that necessarily, but it's the right thing to do. And my dad always voted on principle.
Joel says his dad viewed his work to promote education as one of his biggest accomplishments.
He just loved learning, and he was always pushing to get access for learning as low as you can, as young as you can, and as small of a class as one can. He always thought that the one-room schoolhouse was just great because you had kids teaching kids, and everybody became a teacher.
Quie went on to serve one term as governor from 1979 to 1983. And while he loved the job, he was faced with unique challenges.
They were very difficult times in the early 80s. The recession was super deep and inflation was very high, like it was all throughout the Midwest. And so he would stay up night after night trying to figure out how to have the budgets sound for everybody in Minnesota. But it was really hard work. It was not very fun.
He did not seek re-election and spent his later years dedicating time to causes like Prison Fellowship, which shares the gospel and hope with incarcerated individuals. Politicians from both sides of the aisle, including Governor Tim Walz, Representative Dean Phillips, and Senator Amy Klobuchar, all paid their respects to Quie, with Walz writing that his advocacy for education, eliminating discrimination, and rural development demonstrated his dedication to creating a better life for all Minnesotans. Quie's funeral is scheduled for September 9th at Central Lutheran in Minneapolis. It is open to the public. Mary McGuire, Fox 9.